First cast. Because we just found another wad of them. Wad of them. We are up here, we're launched. Today is qualifying day 2 and we're about to get started. We ended up in 4th place right the other day, Jim?
Yes, sir.
Ended up 4th. We've got Tom back with us to start this morning. And we've 11 minutes till lines in. A little bit of a rat race because you get up here and had to take the cover off and everything else. So we're getting pretty close. We're gonna take off, run just a little bit. We will probably still be there with a minute or so to spare, so it'll all be good. First period, qualifying day 2, starts in 10 minutes. It is a beautiful morning out here. We've had some storms come through. It was, I mean, pounding the lightning at the hotel or at the house at like 5:45. It was really hammering, but it's cleared off now. It's gonna be warm, get up close to 80. South breeze, I think. Really is a pretty day. Hopefully the fish think so too. There's one particular small spot that was teeming with bass the other day. So we'll see if that's still the case. Make it a good day today, fellas.
It'll be a great day. Great start.
It's a great day to be alive, ain't it?
Certainly is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Period 1.
Took me a hot minute to get to my place to get started in the truck and then a few minutes in the boat, but we're here. First cast. Don't think he's scoreable. Nope. Caught one on my first cast the other day too. Nope, about 112 maybe, 111. Oh, I had him. Oh. That was 3 bites on that cast. Nope. I'll check him real fast. No, he's not, but I just need to get my eyeballs set.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
112. Okay. So that's what a 112 looks like. There's a lot of those size in there. This one might go. No. Let's check him.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
Like I said, there's a lot on that size in there. I missed the spot with that cast. Look, I got hung too. Golly, I mean, that one barely hit the water. He's small. He's non-scoreable. I feel like I caught about a dozen here the other, golly, a dozen the other day before I caught a scoreable. Dadgummit. Some of them hit it so hard and just take off. It's like you don't ever get a hook in them. And those are, of course, the ones that feel big. Let's check him. I think he's 112.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
Well, I'd like if it was a 112 minimum. We're gonna check this one too, I think. This one might actually go. Maybe. He's gonna be closer, I do think. Please be 2 pounds. Yes.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
Yes, yes, yes. Got one. Got one. Those 5 extra ounces are so huge. An ounce. I had so many 115s the other day. An ounce just goes so far. I mean, that ounce is 2 pounds. Oh. I don't know how they do that. Boom! And the rod loads up. Actually come up feeding in there a little bit. Yes.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, dadgummit, I know that was a good one. If I'm putting too much heat on them. The first scoreball I caught her the other day was on a square bill. And I actually had a double on. One of them pulled off. It'll be a year or two before you're scoreable. Oh. I want to sit as far away from it as I can. I don't want to be real close to it, ideally. Water's dirty, but I just like keeping my presence as far away from it as I can. That one bit my tail off. Look at them feeding, look at them. That's a better fish. Oh, come on.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
Take me in.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
Take you one more time.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
One more shad fish. That's what I needed you to have eaten this morning. Let's come up pushing bait again in there. I'm gonna slide in just a little bit closer. Look at that. It's non-scoreable. How do they do that? He's not. My arm's hurting. There's a huge difference in a 112 and a 2-pounder. This feels like a good fish. Yeah, definitely a better one. Definitely scoreable. I don't know if y'all are having fun, but I am.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
2.5 pounder. Best one yet. There's a lot of them in here like that too. There really are. You go through a lot of small ones, but there's a lot of them in here like that. This is a lot of fun. It's stressful and it hurts, but it is a lot of fun. My right shoulder's like aching. This is very similar to what it was my first one, except I've actually caught, my odds are better on scorables today. I think I caught 12 the other day here before I caught a scoreable. Definitely seemed like with the square bill, I got more bites the other day, but the percentage of scoreables was better on the bladed jig. That's why I started with it today.
Quick update for you, Osh.
Okay.
Dustin Canal is first place with 33 pounds, 12 ounces. You're in second place with 32 pounds and 4 ounces.
Oh, that's a better one. Stay on there, buddy. Let's check your size. We want to check you for size. See how many ounces you got. I think you got enough. Oh yeah.
2 pounds, 7 ounces.
2.7. Added another one to the tally. The bladed jig is just efficient.
Pounds, 3 ounces.
3, yes. I think that's a pretty decent fish. Be a 2-pounder, buddy. The fatty. Go to 2 pounds.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
Have you got enough set of scales?
I do.
Water's dripping off of me. It's definitely not going to weigh as much now.
I'm not holding in the water until I get the scales ready.
I thought about this last night, and so many of them are so close. I want to check both sets of scales.
Scales are ready. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Non-scorable.
Stay on there. Because I know this one will go. You getting that, Tom? Because that is a fun way to catch them.
2 pounds, 7 ounces.
2.7. Yes. That one will, I think. Yeah, that one will. Look at the head on that sucker. And that's one of them big old skinny, nasty looking ones. If that fish was half as fat as some of them other ones, he would be a lot heavier. It's a Bass Pro Sticko, Wacky Sticko.
2 pounds, 12 ounces.
Best one yet, 212. Big old headed thing. But a black and blue Bass Pro Wacky Sticko. That's what that one ate. It's an excellent little wacky rigging bait right there. Stay on there, fish. Oh man, that's a good one. Stay on there, buddy. Watch out, Jim. Picked up my little square bill and fired in there and caught me a dang good one. By far the best one I've caught yet. I mean, that fish stomped it. Boom.
3 pounds, 8 ounces.
3.5 pounder. It's a nice fish. Thin, just, I mean, it sounds crazy to think that these fish up here, that many of them are post spawn, but I'm telling you, just by looking at them, that they gotta be. Or anything?
Yeah, I did. 5 minutes since you entered the fish, you should go under the impedance rule. We were connected, I was just trying to get it to.
Yeah, and you've just,
I mean, there was no.
you've just updated another fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, right. There was no reason it wouldn't have.
That's a good
They
one.
weren't impeded, it was just a matter of.
Stay on there, baby. Stay on there. Big old head. You better go 2 pounds. How many can there really be?
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
Yes. Big head, but not much body. Thankfully, just enough. Oh, thank you, Lord. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Lights out at the end of period 1.
Well, that was a good first period. I never left where I started from. And I actually caught one real nice one there, kind of towards the end, a 3.5 pounder. for me, that's a nice fish. I had an absolute ball of a period. In case you couldn't tell, catching as many as I did was a lot of fun. But there's so many of them that are non-scoreable. But every once in a while, you'll get one of those better ones to bite, and whether that's just rotating through baits, you know, trying different stuff. I caught a nice one on a wacky worm, caught some on a bladed jig, caught some good ones on top water, caught some on a square bill. Just rotating through, you know, different baits, trying to show them something different, and you'll get them fired up, and boom, boom, boom. You might, you know, it's kind of at the point now I'll catch 2 or 3, and then they kind of die back off, and you know, maybe I'll catch 2 or 3 again. But yeah, just milking this place right here for everything I can get out of it is kind of what I've done so far, and it's been a good start to the day. So definitely gonna try to keep it going. I'm gonna start here again when we go back to fishing, and I might stay 15 minutes. I might stay an hour. I don't know. I'll just kind of depend on what happens and what the other guys are doing. But kind of that position. I'm close enough I can absolutely win and make championship. But is this the place that I can win the tournament on? I don't know. You know, that's kind of the stuff that's going on in my head at this time. You know, as this week gets better, it gets later, I think the fishing is going to get better in most of the lake. And you know, historically, this just isn't the place to be when the lake is fishing really good. So I don't know. All I can do is try to worry about now and figure out the rest of it when it comes. Stay out of that stuff over there. Don't do it. Oh, you got the other hook in you. Okay. He shook and I thought he was going to come off. That's what I like right there now. I don't have to beg him to be over 2 pounds.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
2.5 pounder. We're right back at it, baby. Right back at it. When you're on a place like this that you know that there's that many fish around, you got to just milk at different angles, different baits, different speeds. Get yourself up in here. Thought you were going to go 2 pounds, but I don't know that you will. Actually, I'm quite sure you won't.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
I was going to say, I said I knew that fish wouldn't go, but by golly, he did. Yes, thank you, Lord. Don't doubt, son. That's a 3/8 Terminator, black and blue swim jig. The big old flappy crawl on the back of it. And I swam it, just swimming it up pretty high in the water column. That fish was right in that little patch of primrose or gator grass, whatever that stuff is. But you could sit right here with the talons down and make 50 casts and not cover everything. I'm just trying to hit as much of this as I can, and it's a very efficient way for me to do it. It's something I can fish fast. Like the other day, I fished a frog some, but I can fish this a lot faster than I can a frog. But just swimming it up high in the water column is what they seem to like pretty well. Something told me when I made that cast, I'm like, I'm gonna catch one here, because I was completely out of form. I was all sideways trying to back the boat up. It's that feeling, it's like these little. It was just that feeling. I was like, I'm gonna get a bite right here on this cast because I'm not in a good way to set the hook. Just thankful that I was able to get him. I used to not be a swim jig fisherman. I mean, the only time I would swim a jig was a white jig around the shad spawn. I did not swim a jig. And in the last few years, I have gotten to where I like doing it, and I do it a lot.
Okay, that last fish put you in first place, 52 pounds, 6 ounces. Dustin Cannell is in second place with 50 pounds, 3 ounces. Spencer Sheffield is in third place with 41 pounds, 10 ounces.
Okay. That was officially the second period lull. I think I caught 2 scoreable bass that period. One where I started, and then caught one on my swim jig. Caught a couple more small ones on the swim jig, but honestly not as many bites as I thought I would have got. So, but I'm gonna lay with that, and we've got the lead right now. If we can hold on to that lead, we'll automatically make championship rounds. So that is definitely the goal. But there are some guys catching them. I'm gonna have to catch a few this period, no question about it. So it's still nose to the grindstone. I'm doing everything I can. I'm gonna try to catch and I'd love to catch 3 or 4 scoreables this period. I think that would possibly do it for us. So that's what we're going for. And as soon as it hits the water, that's a good one. Stay on there, baby. Yep. That one will go on the score tracker. Oh yes.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. It has been a long third period without a scoreable bass. And that fish was where I was just telling me I ought to be. On a little point coming out of this backwater, and you can tell by looking at him, no doubt he was postponed. Thin. Oh, I broke my line. You big dummy. Golly, that's a good one. Come over and swirl. Oh, you big dummy, you big dummy, you big dummy. Well, maybe we found us another spot. If nothing else. Yeah, look at them in there. We have for sure found us another spot. I don't know if I need to throw any more right here. He ain't gonna make it. I thought he was bigger than that. Look, you're gonna like this. Look what's in his throat.
Oh my.
It's my worm I just broke off.
£2 pounds, 9 ounces.
That means that is an aggressive bass right there. He bit my worm, broke me off. Caught him on the bladed jig. Oh boy, that's a big one. This might be the last one we need to catch. That's so much fun. I mean, so much fun.
2 pounds, 6 ounces.
It really is. When you get on a deal like this, and you can almost call you shots. Now, I have fished a long time and ain't caught jack squat looking, but that's the way it is. It seems to be up here. These fish are so grouped up that they can't be everywhere, because where they are, there's a bunch of them. No doubt it's a postponed deal. I mean, I'm gonna say 90% of the fish I've caught up here are post spawn. I was not expecting that when I came down here. I was expecting it to be a, you know, a spawn deal and go back in these backwaters and get away from the current. That's what I was thinking I would need to do, but it has definitely shaped up to not be that way. And I mean, I know that second period was hard on me, but I wasn't, and the third period had been, but I wasn't on what I'm on. That last 15 minutes has totally changed my outlook from surviving and trying to just go ahead and make the championship today to actually, like, I know how I want to attack that next round. So much could change. We could get a big rain, could blow us out and get muddy, and could be no good. I mean, so much can change, but I feel like I'm actually a little bit more in tune with what's going on. Look in there. Look, look, look. That's just one. It's like it's just, nope, it's not just one. We just found another spot. Oh, he pulled off.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Totally fine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because we just found another wad of them. Wad of them. Yes.
End of period 3.
Could not have ended that any better, to be honest. The first year we had the Bass Pro Tour, we didn't have the win and get in rule. And I had like 2 or 3 occasions that year where I thought I could have, you know, there was no reason for me to keep fishing, but I was like, man, I know I could put on a bunch more weight. Second year we put that rule in, and this is the first time I've got to take advantage of it. That is such an awesome feeling. I don't have to come back out here on the knockout round. I'm done. I'm in the championship, and I know exactly how I'm going to fish. That's the even better part of it. Right there, I just ended finding another little wad of them. So that gives me 3 good groups of fish, but I found 2 here in the last hour. So, you know, I hung a fish there that felt decent. It might have been scoreable, it might not have, but I finally have a good feeling for what these fish are doing up here. I knew where those, when I found those fish the other day. That's so awesome. I can't wait to come back. I love late March. I love early April. Easter's coming up. That is, as a Christian, that is the thing that we look forward to more every single year than anything, much more even than Christmas for me. So Easter won't be long. We'll be, this is our last tournament before Easter, so a lot of good things about spring. Fishing's good, Christ is risen, and then turkey season. Don't forget about turkey season either. So we came out and we accomplished our goal. We did it. We won the elimination round. Group B puts us directly in the championship round. And we, us three amigos, something I realized earlier today, all 3 of us have 3-letter first names. So I mean, that right there tells you it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? You got Ott, Tom, and Jim. That's 3 musketeers with 3-letter names. But very good day, very good end. Found 2 good groups of fish right here at the end of this final period. So I'm excited. I am. I'm really, really excited. Texas has been so good to me. Fished 2 tournaments down there last year and won both of them. So maybe we're about to, hey, that'll be the 3rd Texas tournament with the 3 of us. But it's gonna happen. It's meant to be. So they're lined up. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Championship round is coming up next.